I couldn't even feel his presence as he approached me before he placed his hand on my shoulder. I heard that all the knights of the Avalon Empire had gathered, so this incredibly skilled man is. Of course, it is. My lord. Please don't hide your presence as you are moving around. I thought I was getting a heart attack. Don't make a fuss. You didn't forget where this place is, right? But I can't just leave those cocky bastards who insulted you. Unfortunately for you, Cain, you cannot win against him with your current skill. That Galahad fellow is someone the Imperial Knight Order commander has selected as his successor. You are just as good as the rumors say. I was able to recognize you at a glance. It is my honor to see you personally, Count Joshua Sanders. I am looking forward to your spear and my sword crossing at the bloody Battle of Versailles. How absurd. What? Should you not be guarding His Third Imperial Highness? Why is it that you are here right now? I believe it's a bit excessive for you, who left your affiliation with the Imperial family, to create an independent knight order, Count. I'm rather surprised. It's been a while since you left Acadie, yet you still know of me. I wish to have a deeper conversation with you now, Count. However, as I have many things to prepare, I shall leave after only a greeting. Please do excuse me. Then, I will be awaiting the bloody Battle of Versailles. For someone who had just been insulting you to come and act all friendly. Is that bastard someone you know? My lord? Of course, I know him very well. He's one of the followers who betrayed me and led me to my death. I met him at the perfect time. Galahad du Lancelot. Bodyguard of the Avalon Empire's third prince, Lord Commander of the Knight Order successor. Yes, as you wish, today, I will tear you apart limb from limb on the big stage. I will fulfill my first act of vengeance. My lord. It will start soon. You should be on your way. Cain, will you also be going? Of course. Shouldn't I take care of them all, so that those bastards won't be able to even touch a strand of hair on your head? Yes, of course. Thanks to you, Cain, I'll be very comfortable. Then let's go. Yes. My lord. Imperial Grand Training Grounds. To all the Knights of Avalon. I, the ruler of the Avalon Empire, Emperor Marcus, grant you all an opportunity to become the husband of the Imperial Princess. The rules are simple. It's a death match where, until there is only one man standing, you will fight according to the bloody Battle of Versailles. When the final man standing is left, the battle will end. It does not matter how many days and nights it takes. Then, you may immediately start the bloody Battle of Versailles. I am a member of the 4th Battalion and the second son of the Huddles family, Spare. I wish to cross swords with the Grand Master, Count Joshua, first. I am a member of the 3rd Battalion and the third son of the Frank family, Aaron. I will go second. I will be third. I will be fourth. Don't be like that and just come at once. There are no rules against that this time. Cast aside that worthless pride of yours and barge in all at once. I don't want to waste my time on you all. If you truly wish for it, we shall do as you say. Please do not resent us. Magic Spearmanship Stage 6, Chapter of Earth. Mountain Crushing Descent. Cook. You're next, Galahad. Thanks to you, my competitors have decreased in number. My gratitude, Count. I request a bout. You're next, Galahad. Thanks to you, my competitors have decreased in number. My gratitude, Count. I request a bout. Is that aura force? Including mana into one's voice to suppress the enemy in an instant, to think an application like this was possible. He's interesting as always, that Count Joshua. But to think that the Imperial Knight Order that the Empire of Knights prides itself in would collapse so easily against Count Joshua, who only just rose to the status of superhuman, alone, if the other nations saw this, would they not belittle Avalon? What do you think, Lord Commander? My apologies, Your Imperial Majesty. I shall discipline them and set them straight. I beg of you. I, the second son of the Count Brown family, Valmon Dun Brown, wish to cross swords with the Grand Master, Count Joshua. Please accept a match against me first. Sir Valmon. With your current level, you will never be able to win against me. Acknowledge your defeat and stand down. This incredible pressure. And my consciousness is fading, focus. I need to protect myself from Count Joshua's killing intent by wrapping mana around my body. Then I need to ignite the mana in a single moment. Do you really think that I will acknowledge defeat before having even crossed blades? I wish to fight against you with my all in order to completely understand the gap standing between us. Please do not think of staining my chivalric code. If that's the case, then do show me. Bring it on, Sir Valmon. I'll show you the difference between us. Hurrah! My current self is unable to even use Aura Blade. I won't be able to defend against Count Joshua's sword aura. My only chance would be to strike from above and deflect his aura. I need to draw out as much mana as I can from my mana hall. And in order to change the properties of Count Joshua's mana, I'll have to accurately control and change every single bit of it. The collision of mana. I will use that to wrap it around my aura. Oh. Could it be that Sir Valmon was able to learn aura overlay on his own without having seen it before? Now that I look at him, he's a genius that surpasses Uravis. A genius beyond all geniuses. The mana fragments that Sir Valmon shot up into the air are changing shape. Yes, I've seen this before in my past life. That's the Brown family's ultimate move. The Brown family's ultimate move. Rapid Star. Magic Spearmanship Stage 4. Eradication. The ultimate move, to collapse so effortlessly. Ack. Is my body unable to handle using intercepted aura to this degree? It feels like strength is escaping from my body all over. It was only for a moment, but to think you were able to use power way beyond your class. I believe that, if it's with your talent, you will be able to soar far and above, Sir Valmon. Even if you tell me that, Count, I can feel that this is my limit. I admit my defeat. If you wish to surpass your limits, motivation is important. You should keep an objective in mind. If it's the position of the Imperial Knight Order Commander, isn't that something truly worth fighting for? If it's your abilities, Sir Valmon, I believe it's attainable. This is quite uncomfortable to listen to. I believe it quite discourteous of you to tell him to become the commander of the Imperial Knight Order, Count Joshua Sanders. That is especially so if you are suggesting that we place someone who has no will to put in effort, like Sir Valmon, in the commander position, which all of the Imperial Knights treat as their motivation. Wouldn't it have the opposite effect? Even with his genius talents, Valmon was not able to mature properly. The issue wasn't because of his disposition, but rather because of that bastard Galahad. I see that you're still selfish, intolerant, and black-hearted. Are you saying that to me? Who are you to evaluate me when we haven't even met before? It seems that you do not know how much I sacrifice for the Avalon Empire as. It is far more likely that you fear Sir Valmon's talents. Since at some point, Sir Valmon will completely surpass you and you will be overshadowed by his talent. I was a bit nervous, since there have been little changes here and there, but knowing that Galahad du Lancelot is still the same does make me a bit happy. You will never be able to win against Sir Valmon. Bullshit. All knights within the training hall, step back immediately. You must not be caught up in a superhuman class fight. Yuak. Run away. We'll end up getting caught up in the fight. It's so fast that my eyes are having trouble keeping up. To think that a superhuman class fight is this impressive. While Count Joshua's method of using mana is interesting, Galahad still leads in terms of battle power. In a superhuman class battle, victory and defeat can be decided by the mana method being used. Galahad's ability is Lightning God's Dash. It's his secret move, where he ignites every muscle in his entire body in an instant to tear his enemies apart. His body, enhanced with an extreme amount of mana, becomes tougher than steel and is very difficult to even scratch. However, what is most frightening about it is its speed. Even if it's Count Joshua, if he cannot notice Galahad's secret technique and takes a hit. Count Joshua, sir, WA to me. Even though the fighting had already ended, blood was still flying in the air. Don't get angry at this sudden death. And don't be sad if you are forgotten in the pages of history. Because of you who shine brighter than anyone else, this land is still protected. This supreme sacrifice, I will remember. Now, let me let go of that grudge I've held in my heart for so long. The Holy Spirit of the dead who could not sleep deeply under this chaos. Holy Poem of the Dead. Count Joshua, what have you done? Sir Galahad did he just kill him? Are you crazy? This was just a friendly competition. How dare you kill a mighty Avalon Imperial Knight? I've turned my back on your actions for a long time. But I can't ignore this heinous act. I, Commander of the Imperial Knights, will execute you immediately. I didn't expect the commander to be so angry about Galahad's death. He won't listen to me in this state. I must make him calm down by force. Am I being pushed back? Haha. Are you nervous, Arden? Do you think that old man, who stands tall at the pinnacle of the 12 superior, will it hurt your spoiled son? But isn't this fun? If only the one who would teach him a lesson was the old man. The Knight, the most powerful sword in the Avalon Empire, he would at least have a little respect for the Imperial Knights in Avalon, right? Ha. Wait a minute, Commander of the Imperial Knights, give me a little time to explain what happened. You killed an Imperial Knight in front of so many watching eyes. What is left for you to explain? You have to pay for your sins now. In order to protect myself from his overwhelming aura. The 6th stage of the demonic spear art. Separate the land, demolish the mountains. I was expecting this, but this is so ridiculous. I admit it, boy, you are really strong. I have no other choice then. I'll use the secret technique I've been hiding to face one of the 9 stars. Galahad the Lancelot killed the 3rd prince. What? The 3rd prince was being harmed by his personal attendant. Galahad? Are you asking me to believe this nonsense? Yes. This is why I executed Galahad in accordance with imperial law. You are just saying anything to get away with your crime. You're only saying this because you don't know the third prince's caliber. He's been a great swordsman since he was young. He has been called one of the greatest talents like you. If my prediction was correct, the third prince's ability now would have already surpassed Galahad's. So for Galahad to do it alone is impossible. You never know if someone is behind it. But the third prince was not greedy for power at all. No matter who hurt him, he wouldn't benefit from it at all. You are right, Commander. Are you playing tricks with me? No, think about it. What would have happened if the third prince had reason to enter the struggle for the throne? If someone like him possessed a strong political power above his overwhelming power, no one will be able to stand up against him. This is just a guess. Do you really think so? So where is the third prince, who returned with Galahad? Galahad is none other than the third prince's knight escort. Galahad returned to his knees, healthy, while the third prince returned dead, isn't it clear? This speculation is not enough. Show me hard evidence. And even if that is true, how do you know in advance? I just heard it by chance. So you ended up causing the death of an imperial knight without any apparent evidence. We don't want to hear your nonsense anymore. Sir Galahad gave his life for the Avalon Empire. Do not denigrate him. Confess your sins and surrender. How dare you threaten my master? Who are you? Asking about me? I am one of the Golden Spirit Knights. Joshua Sanders' first sword, Cain de Hereta. This is ridiculous. The first sword? Count Joshua, less than 20 years old, has such a knight under his wing. Cain, thank you for always coming in when it got serious. Did you forget my mission? Protect my master with all my might. We can't stay behind either. Protect Sir Joshua. Casey's here, I'm sorry I came so late. Commander. We were watching the room. Is this an event that threatens the lives of the three of us? Shut up and broke through. Who are you guys? What do you mean? Are you pretending not to know who we are when you know? Step aside. Aren't these from the 11th or the 12th Battalion? Correct. But now. They are my Knights of Krivas. Casey, Langa, and Biden. If you don't step aside, I will kill you all. Do not think that the same imperial order will excuse you. You are missing out on something important, sir. What is it? While we're wasting time here, Galahad's associates will get rid of the evidence. So you have to move quickly. Neither the forces behind him nor Galahad himself expected that he would die today. Search the places where he lived. Not only in the residences of knights. Also the home of his family, Lancelot. And if necessary, search Galahad's body as well. Search everywhere. You may not believe me, but the more I hesitate now, the more evidence will be thrown away. Or are you afraid of revealing the truth? Your men whom you trusted so much. In the end, you discover that someone really killed the third prince and committed high treason against the Avalon Empire. Like you said, if there isn't any evidence after searching Galahad's body, you'll take responsibility for everything that happened here today. I'll make sure you take full responsibility for it. Medics will search Galahad's body now. Don't let him escape. Chase him. Don't let him get out of Accardi. Don't let him get away. Chase him. I knew you'd be here too. You always stood by Galahad's side. Even on the day I died. Stop right there, Joshua. We'll chase that man. You're still not cleared of suspicion, so you'll stay here and answer my questions. No, Captain Rod. Let Count Joshua go. Don't we have to check who that unknown mystery man is? The present situation has lent his words credibility, so we'll give him another chance to explain himself. But Your Majesty, we can't be certain. There's a chance that Count Joshua might run away if we let him leave now. That's okay. If he runs away, we can hold his father accountable for his crimes. After all, lacking a proper upbringing would clearly be a parent's fault. Isn't that right, Arden? As you wish, Your Majesty. Okay, then. If you're done listening, go catch that mysterious man. We'll resolve this matter later. Thank you, Your Majesty. My lord. Are you leaving by yourself again? Wait for me. I'll come along with you as well, my lord. Greetings to the prince. You called me in such a hurry. Did something happen? Yes. We've run into huge trouble. How long do you think it'll take to conquer the magic tower? Ian, the magic tower's master, has an unexpectedly high number of followers, so it might take some time. However, many of my people are high-ranking mages as well, so it won't be too difficult. That's good. The next time we meet, you'll be a tower master. Thank you. It would all be thanks to you, Prince. Now then, may I ask what has happened? Sir Galahad's helper leaked information to Count Joshua. Count Joshua murdered Sir Galahad and is now digging into him. What? Is that true? This is an unimaginable variable. However, that helper couldn't have leaked it. He is a devotee of Heimdall, the same as us. Also, he's connected to the Dark Monarch, one of the 9 stars. He's probably erasing evidence faster than anyone else right now. For now, let's wait and see a bit more, Prince. No. For him to move so freely without an insider. No way. That Joshua guy has something. He'll definitely find evidence of the third prince being murdered. At this rate, all of our plans will be ruined before we even get to war. I'll have to act myself. In that case, please have Sir Evergrant return as soon as the matter with the magic tower is resolved. Yes, I understand. Please stay safe until then, Prince. My lord. You're not planning to go in there, are you? Isn't it clearly a suspicious trap? I have something I must do. Please wait for me. I finally caught up to you. My lord. Aren't you giving me a bit too much of a hard time? I've been training with my life on the line for such a day, yet I don't even get to use this sword often. Cain, why did you put so much effort into training with a sword? Is it really for me? Or is there a different reason? At first, I did it to succeed as a knight. However, while serving you, I changed my mind. Many of the things you showed were beyond admirable. They were the ideal. So, I wanted my sword to resemble yours as much as possible. I'm using this new sword for you alone. That's not what I want to hear, Cain. What? Walk your own path, Cain. I used to be the same as you. I wanted to be sincerely helpful to someone because I was confident. Because nothing in the world terrified me if I had this spear in my hand. However, the truly terrifying stuff was somewhere I hadn't even thought of. Acknowledging your good deeds, I, Kaiser van Britain, the ruler of Avalon, confer upon you the title of Archduke. My sincerest congratulations. Archduke Joshua Sanders. I shall bear this honor and remain by your side until the end of my days, your majesty. Archduke Joshua, my heartfelt congratulations to you as well. Your great deeds in the magical country of Terra will forever remain in the history of the Avalon Empire. I am so proud of you. If you don't mind, I would like to be your friend. Captain of the Imperial Knights Order, hasn't it already been over 20 years since we've known each other? I think we're already the best of friends. Ha, I am delighted that you think so. Please feel free to call me Galahad from now on, my friend. Don't you dare think this is how it ends. Who do you think you are? Some undefeated spear knight? You're going down so pathetically, though. Goodbye, Joshua. Living for others isn't always fun. So, don't say stuff like you'll become my sword. Live your life as Cain to Harry, not as Joshua Sanders' sword. If you don't want to bear any regrets in the future, that is. Still, I assure you I won't regret the path I've chosen. The day I met you was the brightest moment of my life. It's okay even if you don't understand. I only hope that you know my sincerity, my lord. Brace yourself. We're not after ordinary foes. If we show the slightest hint of weakness, we'll be dead in a heartbeat. Yes. My lord. There's around 100 of them. Since they're not coming forward, are they trying to buy time? That's a strategy one expected from you. I can predict it all easily. So, die. Even if the Dark Monarch ends up detesting me. I will crush anyone who stands in the way of my revenge. This right here is your grave. Ach. Evangeline Craypot, Galahad's lover. Wake up. Bring me my prey. Slay those who stand in my way. O Death Knight. Lord of Durahan. Craypot's down. Change of plans. Secure Galahad's dead body. You cannot escape my grasp. He's blocking our way out. We need to get out of here. What is this? Our way out is blocked. The space around us changed. Headless Knights. No way. Durahans. It's a whole unit of them. And this is the power of the Lord of Durahans. A one-man army indeed. Did you really call all those undead warriors all by yourself, my lord? Now do you get why I told you to live your own life, Cain? If my aim is to bring forth the Demon King and turn the whole land into a sea of blood. What do you plan to do then? Unleash the Dark Death Formation. Opening Formation. Dark Dragon Spikes. Poisonous Dragon Mist. Poison is coming out of the ground. Don't breathe it in. Yes, my lord. War Dragon's Claws. Or a Greater Claw. Get rid of the summoner first. Magic Spear Arts Level 5. Commander of the Sun. Ugh. What the hell are you? You monster. Aren't you the true monster here? What? Do you know how it feels to die alone in the forest without even knowing why? Now it's your turn. Why are you so talkative? Just kill her already. I thought you were gone. How come you're just showing up now, Lugia? I needed time to regain my memory. For now, focus on revenge. After all, you're finally getting some proper revenge after all these years. Go on. Raise your spear and plunge it into her heart right now. I'll make sure even her soul writhes in agony forever. Kill her, 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 kill her. I'll kill her. Don't do it, my lord. Damn it. It's too heavy for me to stop. Why would you show up here? Aisha Sestrophy. Greetings to the great lord. That woman has important information. If you kill her as is, the intel she is in sole possession of, it doesn't matter. If you stand in my way one more time, I will kill you all. If you insist, you will have to stab me again. Is this the life you chose, Cain? Yes. This is the life I choose. I don't know what's going on, but I can at least differentiate between right and wrong. I am obligated to stop you from slaughtering others, my lord. I guess this is it for us, huh? No, my lord. I will always stay by your side. Even if you turn into the Demon King and lose your memories. Even if I'm the Demon King. Why? Isn't it obvious? Because my first and last lord is, and always will be, Joshua Sanders. Preventing you from making wrong choices is my duty as well. Now, please put an end to this killing. I also believe that this night is right. We shouldn't kill Evangeline. She's the only one who knows where the body of the third prince is. I had a hunch when Evergrande suddenly offered to side with me, but, the second prince's palace. What I'm really curious about is what you're up to. Aren't you the only one who has his darkest intentions hidden in this royal palace? My little brother. You already know my intentions really well, Hyungnim. Of course, I know why you're here. Aren't you here because you need Cerceirin? Take her. I'll give her to you since she suits you. I don't know where you'll use that power, but I'm sure you can make better use of it than me. Thank you, Hyungnim. I'll make sure to return the favor. Caesar Van Britten, fourth prince of the empire, come forward and obediently receive your punishment. Fourth Prince Caesar Van Britten has harmed the royal family. And is a traitor plotting against it. This voice. Fourth Prince Caesar Van Britten, murderer of the third prince, Khalizan, come out right now and subject yourself to the great judgment of the sun, along with me. Sigh. Why the sigh? Is it because of Joshua? Greetings to the Duke. I don't know what you've heard around you, but don't think about leaving the mansion without permission. It isn't the right time yet, so bear with it. But, didn't I just tell you? Act with your position in mind. I can't pay attention to Lucia while I'm under Black Wind surveillance. I can only protect her in this fortress of a mansion, especially with Jackie disappearing all of a sudden. Emperor Marcus could be up to something. I must be even more vigilant. Your Excellency. We're in trouble. What's wrong? The Emperor has ordered an emergency summons. Apparently, the Great Judgment of the Sun will be held after 2 whole decades. The Great Judgment of the Sun is a trial for royalty that has only happened a few times in the history of the Avalon Empire. Excluding crimes above treason, royalty are not held accountable for their transgressions. Moreover, even for crimes beyond treason, only the son of the empire, His Majesty the Emperor, can punish a member of the royal family. Therefore, it is incumbent upon all citizens to report to the imperial palace any suspicion of treason by a member of the royal family. I'm not the criminal here, am I? Why are you being so hostile toward me? Don't sweat the small stuff, Count Joshua Sanders. Stop wasting time and get straight to the point. You claim that the fourth Prince Caesar plotted the murder of the third Prince Case Leon. Do you have concrete evidence of that? Yes, I do. I've captured one of the people who backed Sir Galahad. She knows where the third prince's body and the evidence are. Speak up. Where is the corpse of the third Prince Case Leon? At least do it for the sake of Edvin, the child you have with Galahad. How do you know Edvin? I need to protect our child, Edvin, at least. Fourth Prince Caesar hired us to murder third Prince Case Leon, and make the third prince into one of the undead. We reanimated his corpse in a secret room in the basement of his royal palace. If you go there, you will find the third prince, undead. Murdering his brother and turning him undead. If that's true, then that's the worst crime of all. However, Count Joshua, I just can't believe Caesar did such a thing. If I ask him about it, he'll probably say he didn't do it. Therefore, the only option left is to search the secret room in the basement of his palace. Until now, however, not the slightest ounce of demonic energy could be sensed inside the royal palace. Wouldn't that mean that there's either no secret basement, or that the prince has someone skilled enough to hide that demonic energy on his side? In that case, to find the hidden demonic energy, we'll need Hermes worshippers who are experts. In other words, won't we have to get the priests from the Holy Empire Hubalt into my palace for investigation? I cannot trust in the word of that dishonest sinner and allow such fanatics into my palace. Please don't worry, Your Majesty. There is a way to solve this without the help of other nations. The Imperial Archives hold the key to solving this case, so we just need to use it. How do you know of such a thing when I myself am unaware of it? More importantly, haven't you already been there once as a battalion commander? Are you asking for special permission to enter again? Please don't give Count Joshua permission, Your Majesty. Even if such an object exists in the royal archives, letting him in there would be the same as helping him. That would defeat the purpose of a judgment where everyone is supposed to be equal. That's why I think the Count must find the secret room in the royal palace where the undead was created by himself. I think the first prince is right. The judgment should be fair. After all, a testimony can be tampered with, can't it? Yes, and no one even knows what her relationship with Sir Galahad was. We only have a testimony claiming that the fourth prince murdered the third prince. No real proof. Count Joshua, this is everyone's opinion but yours. Therefore, I cannot grant you permission to use the Imperial Archives. What will you do now? Was Prince Kisser close with Prince Caesar? Or is he helping him as his brother? Whatever the reason, the odds are against me. In that case, I'll have to take a chance. Why don't you answer me? Is that the only way you can prove your case? Should I consider you guilty of disdain against the royal family? Okay, then. I'll find the secret basement room myself. So, please allow me to search the fourth prince's palace. You are before His Majesty. Stop using aura right this instant. If you don't stop, I'll. My lord. I'm also quite talented with divine power, so I have no problem detecting demonic energy. I can find the secret basement room just fine without a Hubaltian priest. However, if you still refuse to give me permission, I will do my best to protect myself. You. Are you saying that you'll wield your blade against His Majesty? Such blatant treason. I understand my actions right now are discourteous, but isn't that why swords are double-edged as well? From now on, the fight is head-on. This reckless daredevil. I can't stand to watch that bastard rampage any longer. However, if I lose Joshua here, I won't have any more tricks to manipulate Arden. Sigh. I have no choice but to give up the undead army and choose Arden. Run wild while you can, Joshua, because as soon as the tables are turned, I'll abandon you. Okay. I'll allow it. If Caesar has been framed, I want you to investigate and clear his name. I assign Count Joshua Sanders as investigator of the Fourth Prince's Palace. I'll give you 2 days. Find it within that time. If you fail to find it, you'll definitely pay the price. You want to form an alliance with me? Is that what you came here to say? It's temporary until we take down Count Joshua once and for all. First Prince Kisser's Palace. You, too, must be aware that the Count has become a liability and a pain. The sooner we get rid of him, the better off we'll be. Isn't that right? I had no intention of winning him over in the first place. Rather, I was waiting for him to come out like this. Did you need an excuse to fight him? This is great. Let's help each other. So, the self-serving Prince Kisser didn't plan on embracing Joshua at all. The information regarding Cheryl de Pontier was true, it seems. If we're going to be allies, there's something we need to get straight. I'd like to hear it from the man himself. Did you really murder Case Leon and turn him undead? Yes, I did. Brother Case Leon is undead now and in the Imperial Palace's basement. You have a rough idea too, don't you? Could I really have done it all on my own without anyone finding out? Who do you think is backing me? No way. Is it father? Did he tell you to kill your brother to get to the throne? Even so, you really did that? I may have said he backed me, but he was actually just a spectator. As always, if you want something, take it yourself by any means necessary. Unlike my brothers, I have no power and no one to back me up because I'm the fourth prince. So, I'm even more desperate. I'm willing to do anything. I'm just practicing what father taught me. However, my goal is not to be the emperor. I just want to be a number 2, someone no one can look down on. Doesn't excessive greed always end with a rope around your throat? And a guy like that took the massive risk to kill Case Leon. Aren't you basically saying that if Big Brother or I don't become the emperor, we could end up the same as Case Leon? Well, it's what father taught us. Yeah, I suppose I would be the same, if I were last in line like you. Hyungnim. But, you know, if Joshua really finds the secret room that day, then, the fourth prince's seat will be no more either. Is this alliance even necessary? You need not worry. He won't be able to find it no matter what. The mage who hid that chamber is, as far as I know, the best in the history of his field. He won't feel any demonic energy coming from it. And he won't even find the barrier stopping it. It's really there. A secret basement room in the fourth prince's palace. The next day, fourth Prince Caesar's palace. No. No way. A knight's mana hall and a mage's circle mana are of different types. So how did he find a barrier made by a mage? And it's a 6th class barrier spell that even a mage couldn't have found, at that. Nothing to be so shocked about, Your Highness, the prince. Relax. I haven't even started yet. Master, the Blue Moon team serving as an eye in Avalon sent a message. They say that Duke Arden von Agnes's troops are on the move. They're trying to start a continental war. Making the first strike in these peaceful times without cause and openly gathering makes it so obvious. The Avalon Empire seems to be in full-scale preparation for war, right? A Moon Door Master, Lily's Aphrodite, Paladin of Hubalt. That seems to be the case. The appearance of the Lich in Castle Reb also appears to be part of the Avalon Emperor Marcus's plan to create and weaponize the undead for war. At this rate, if the undead army joins them and marches here, shouldn't we find the Holy Grail as soon as possible to stop them? Didn't Joshua tell you? The Holy Grail rests in the royal archives. So, right now, there's nothing we can do about it. Even so, we can't just sit and wait for Count Joshua. Apparently, he started the great judgment of the sun against a member of the royal family. Count Joshua's defeat in that trial could push us further away from the Holy Grail. 0. It looks like you still don't know what kind of person Joshua is. Joshua never loses. What the hell? It feels like something's leaving my body. No way, is it my soul? Is my soul leaving my body? No, it's not that. It's sucking us into the secret underground room. We might get separated. So stay alert. Barubaru will love it. So much material to make more undead. Come back reborn as an obedient dog. Joshua. This place. Get your act together. There's an uncanny presence here. What? Ghouls and liches. Caesar, that rascal. He had such a huge undead army down here all this time. Wrath. Herg. Not this place. I sense the presence of even more undead on another floor. At least over 10,000 of them. Another floor. How big is this place? That's not important. That enormous undead army will soon be ours. What have you been yapping on about since earlier? What else? Let's snatch away the meal he prepared so diligently for himself. He couldn't even use what he's been preparing for so long, so let's take it away from him. What better revenge could there be? Now, Joshua. Stay still and entrust yourself to me. Worship me. Submit to me. The being you revere and serve is but a trivial creature to me. I am your new master now. Kawuf. Hee hee. Now, let's go dominate the undead on all the floors. Gerar. Ugh. Oof. Who the hell are you? Are you curious about me? Lord of Knights. Do you know me? Of course I know you. You're one of the 12 superhumans and an eventual subordinate of mine as well. Lich Heinz Barubaru. Then, you should also know that I don't put up with bullshit. Disappear, undead. As expected of Captain Rod. Such a massive force from a slash attack. No way he's fine after taking a direct hit from that, right? What? He's absorbing the slash attack. Here's your skill coming right back at you. Oh, Lord of Knights, you might live after being hit by this, but will the others? Damn it. It's coming. It's too late to go back and block the attack. We can't let you do that. I'll behead him in one fell swoop so Balmong doesn't get caught in the crossfire. How in the world did he parry Captain Rod's sword from that distance? What kind of magic makes him so strong of a mage? Don't be fooled. Rather, I'm impressed that you can wield an aura blade now. Captain Rod. What? Is that a big deal for you? I see the knights haven't made any progress at all. You were quite famous back in my day, yet you're like this now. I bet the rest are even less worthy of a glance. No wonder. To me, even back then, you were nothing but a lump of meat. Right, now I remember. The only battle mage on the continent who could not be defeated by a knight at close quarters. Zayrath Dick Orvis. Why are you here? You've been missing for decades. I heard you died. I spent too much time on a man who's about to die. Now, perish. No, be reborn and become my faithful servant. Here he comes. Raise your aura as much as you can. We need to hang in there until reinforcements arrive. Ugh. My eyes. I can't see anything. How is it that our enemy is using the Sun's Word technique only the Britain bloodline can learn? What the hell did you do to Third Prince Case Leon? You'll find out soon enough. Now I'll be taking you with me. Wish for power as you die. For your rage and hatred shall become your purpose. Your unfulfilled accomplishments shall become shackles that you bear long after death. Damn it. I can't believe I'm powerless. Huff, huff, I can't let the captain die like this. Oh, lucky, huh? If we do well here, we could get another master of a minor demonic realm as a subordinate. Another one? Oh. You can hear my voice too. As expected, you're worth the hype, huh? How the hell do you have demonic energy? Are you a demon? And how did you open that door? We finally meet, Barubaru. How about I take your body and that death knight you've got yourself over there? Finally, we meet, huh, Barubaru. Your body and that death knight over there. I'll snatch it all from you. What the hell is happening right now? Where the hell did Joshua suddenly pop out of? And take them all. Ha ha ha, I see. That spear. Is it a bongma? 8th demonic realm endless hell. A bongma? What's that? The demons who've lost most of their powers and are sealed in a medium are called bongma. Many demons in the demonic realm seal their defeated opponents in a weapon to increase their power. In that case, the bongma doesn't lose all of its powers, and the one who wields the weapon can use them to some extent. If not for that, many create sealed demons as a sign of victory. Your sealed demon must be quite humiliated. Its very existence is proof of his defeat. Looks like your sealed demon has abilities that lean toward spatial manipulation. That's how it could open the door to this place. And spatial manipulation is more of a secondary skill than a battle skill. That's why you'll turn into a bongma. You got it wrong. This endless hell isn't one of the spear's abilities. Just get a whooping from me, you rotten little brat. I see the intro took a long time. Enough chit-chat. Let's do as you want. My lord, if you don't mind, I'll take care of that death knight. I always wanted to experience Avalon's Sun's Word technique in person. If he uses the Sun's Word technique, which only the royalty of Avalon can learn, is that death knight the third Prince Case Leon? Night King, you ungrateful rascal. I bring you back to life and allow you to ascend impossible heights, yet you betray me? I'll get rid of you once and for all today too. I'll show you why I'm called the continent's best battle mage. In that case, I'll show you why I'm called the Spear Knight.